was good. It was great. It was great to be out there. Great to be with the kids again. Like the competitiveness, the energy, which is, you would think they would have starting fall camp. Hopefully we can continue that consistently all the way through fall camp. I thought we moved around well on the field. There was great competition, both sides of the ball. I think we've learned how to practice with no pads on in a manner that's physical, and so it was a good day, good start. We got a long way to go, as you guys all know. One position change is we took Norfleet, and he's playing receiver for us in the slot position, which I think can open up some things for him when he gets the ball in his hands. He's got a lot to learn still from a formation standpoint and routes and option routes and all that, but I think it's going to be a good position switch for him and us. They looked great. I mean, you'll get a chance to talk with both of them, but they both did everything that we're doing, and they both look good running around, and speed and whatever, cutting ability and all that stuff. John, they looked both really good. Well, I think, it was a great start. And, Michael, the one thing we'll be wary of is the grind of camp and the two-a-days and all those things. We'll be conscious about, are we getting them tired? Are they starting to favor one leg or the other? All those kind of things. But it was good to see them out there. I know their teammates like it when they're both on the field. I think some of the things about the difference in some of the bodies, Willie Henry and, Taylor we've talked about, but a guy like Blake Bars and Kalis and Quentin Washington, the big guys, and, how much better they look. How much stronger they are, the body fat ratio and all that. It was good to get the freshmen and watch them a little bit. They're the ones who those guys are still in classes, for another 6 days, 7 days. And so it's hard to get them there full time, but we got a little work at the end with those guys, and it was good to see them. He runs with the trainers. I mean, he runs and he does all some of our walkthrough stuff, and he really is acting like a really good coach when we're doing some of the other stuff. But he's running a lot with the trainers, as they go through the rehab. Well, Shane's got to continue to prove it, and so does Brian, obviously. But we've got to give Devin, the amount of snaps, Angelique, that he needs, and then at the same time, we've got to see who the second guy is going to be and make sure we're doing a great job evaluating and make sure we're doing a great job getting them the snaps that can be evaluated. Well, I think the depth chart's even more stacked now, and Ross Douglas came in the spring, so he's got some good work. I think Stribling, I think Jordan Lewis. Those guys, you look in that room with Coach Mowry and those first-year guys, it's a pretty interesting room. And the competition will definitely be hot and heavy at the corner positions. Having Blake back is something that, is good for us, good for our football team. But they all will do a great job of competing. No. There's enough safeties in there too, and, DeMonte plays nickel, but we're playing him more at safety, which is probably besides the nickel, more of a true position for him. So I think our depth at both of those areas is pretty strong. Well, Jordan Lewis is a guy, Stribling's a guy who's had work at it. From a receiver perspective, J.U. and Darbo are guys that have done it before, and I know they're not in that same class. We're kind of working 6 guys on the team with punt returns, and, you know, some of those same guys are kickoff return guys.